Dr. Lawrence Imeokparia, the head of Department of Economics, Accounting and Finance, College of Management Sciences.
Thank you, sir. So the Finance Act 2020, that's the main discussion.
Yeah.
So we want to have the general view, your general view on the Finance Act.
The recent Finance Act is established by federal, promulgated by the federal government of recent, is directed at increasing the federal government income, particularly in the area of value-added tax that was moved from 5% to 7.5%. Yeah, it is true it will increase the federal government tax. However, we should understand the fact that it has an implication, multiply implication on the life of the common man on the street. Except those goods which are consumed by the relatively low income earner are exempted from VAT. It means it will take a toll on the common man, especially the low income earner, because moving from 5% to 7.5% will endanger the economic well-being of the people.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Like you have said, we have implications in various ramifications.
Yes.
And we have different sectors of the economy.
Yeah.
So if we can just take probably case studies of the various implications in the various sectors. For example, in the banking sector, what can we say can be the implications?
Well, in the banking sector, it means you using the ATM. That is, and they have increased the amount you pay using your ATM card to buy goods, either in the supermarket, in the filling station. There is a charge, and that charge will reduce the amount of consumable income available to you, disposable income available to you. Yeah. So this is the effect. Now, 15 naira for every transaction you make using your ATM in the supermarket and in the filling station using POS. Okay, it's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah. I don't understand.
Yes.
So, left with me alone, this kind of charges should not come at all, especially when the level of inflation is high in Nigeria. Presently, the level of inflation for the educational and health sector. Yeah, the government they did well to exempt them from the VAT, because increasing the prices of medical services will mean that a lot of people may not be able to afford it, and they could be dangerous. And it will allow people that manufacture fake drugs to enter into the sector. And to understand, because if you cannot afford the genuine drug, I understand there is that tendency that you resort to cheaper one, especially like the local Mexican. No, with due respect to them, I understand, like the traditional medicine people. There are a lot of people that are supposed to, a lot of pregnant women are supposed to go to the hospital for delivery, to deliver their babies. I understand, but because of the cost of doing so, they prefer going to the local nurse, that is traditional midwives, yes, to deliver their babies, and in some cases there are complications which those people cannot handle, and so it becomes a problem. Before you talk about hospital, a lot of damages would have been done. And so I thank the government. I think I want to praise them for exempting the health and the educational services from this VAT. But you're talking about real estate, right? Who benefit from real estate? Who can afford the real estate? They are the bourgeois, the rich one. Well, if they are the rich one, that is what a lot of people will say. It is only the rich one that can afford to buy houses, to go into real estate business. But on the other hand, this estate are rented out to or leased out to the middle and the lower class income earner. And so if you look at it, it's going to have a multiplier effect on the common man. But really, it is on both sides. The buyers will always spend more. Why the seller will laugh to the bank, agree. But the buyer, if he's not using the real estate, if he's not using the house or the property for himself, if he's going to lease out the property or rent it out, then he will transfer the cost to the person he's leasing or renting the property to. So this is the multiplier effect. I think I strongly want to advise the government that the present situation in the country and the level of the level of poverty, lack of employment, and to understand that is currently in the country now, the situation may not necessarily allow for increase in VAT. I understand. Let's begin to sort out ourselves. Yes, the government need money. You cannot provide infrastructure. You cannot provide the necessary services as government without enough money. I understand. Enough fund. We have over the years over-depended on oil. I understand. But it is something we are going to do gradually. I understand. It is something we will do gradually. It is something we will move from this stage gradually to another stage. Yes. Increasing VAT may not be of immense benefit to the common man. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
On our own TV, we are looking at encouraging, because most youths or those who are into business today, they are into the MSMEs. They are small and medium scale.
Yeah.
We have more of them than the big companies. So we look at how the act had actually reduced their burden.
Yes, I think in this area the government did fairly well, because the new act has redefined the especially in the area of tax burden. They have redefined taxation in this area. It is not based on the level of turnover. If your turnover at the end of the year is not up to 2 million naira, there is no need paying tax, which is an encouragement to small and medium scale enterprises. Very good. I think in this area I would want to praise the government for coming out with this policy, for coming out with this act. I understand, because there is a need for the small and medium scale enterprise to survive before paying tax. The art is okay. By me, I want to praise the government for thus far, especially it is an aid to the small and medium scale people. It will aid them. It will enable them to stabilize before paying tax.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So we believe this act will, in one sense, is a mix.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Yes. No, the art in itself is not totally bad. I understand. It has favored some sector, especially the medium and scale in enterprises. You know why? Because this is the level. This level, the medium and small scale industry or enterprise are the hub of the economy in Nigeria today. I understand. So many people who cannot get paid employment will want to go into this small scale business, one form business, and if we can encourage them through tax holiday, it will be very good. Yes, it will help them to stabilize and find their feet.
As part of the economy also, we are now in the digital economy age, whereby digitization is required for virtually, even in the health, education. So the act also, does it have implications in that regard?
It has implications in that regard, in the sense that we have moved from analog to digital. I understand. For us to be like other people, I understand. For us to be like other nations that are moving very fast, there is the need for us to go digital. It's okay. Like now, the ease of doing business, I understand. The tax clearance, the registration of companies, of businesses. You don't need to go to Abuja to line up. You can stay at the comfort of your house and fill the necessary form, which is good. For instance, e-tax, we have e-tax now. You don't need to line up. I understand. You pay your tax, they assess you digitally, and you pay whatever assessment if you agree, you pay online, and then you print out your tax certificate online. You print it out, which is very good. Registering your business, you follow the same manner. I can stay in my house and order for international passport, pay everything. I will only go there to do my capturing and collect, which is very good. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for the insight into all this. In the close, just tell us what you offer in Bells University in the department, undergraduate programs and the postgraduate programs.
In the undergraduate program, the Department of Economics, Accounting and Finance offer BSc Accounting, BSc Finance and BSc Economics. At a master's degree level, we offer postgraduate diploma in economics, postgraduate diploma in accounting, postgraduate diploma in finance. And we also offer master's degree in economics, accounting and finance. And very soon we'll start our PhD program. And also we offer ATX, accounting technician scheme, and also we prepare our students for ICANN exams.
That's good. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate the